release of that legendary new Dragonmaid form, YCS Fallout, all of this Banlist hype, it is time to return back to the market. You guys smash the link, crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Welcome back, everybody. Leave a comment down below. I want to be walking away with a booster pack as per usual. So surprise, surprise, these chambers, I figured that we might see some movements on these. We had one sell this morning. That's it so far. It might change as another couple hours passes, but yeah, no movements on the Starlights, which is perfectly understandable. I mean, they're a little bit expensive. Kitchen Dragonmaids, $23. We're going down. You're looking at $23 right now on Secret Chambers, and I mean, to be expected, right? You know, people are looking at these. Holy crap. Well, can you tell who's buying out Dragonmaid cards today? I do think we are going to see a reprint for this in the future. I mean, it's got this in the gold rare. And nobody wants that gold rare. Like, wow, these are $20 right now for the alt art. That's interesting. And then, of course, there's your $16 Chamber Dragonmaid Eldorado gold rare. That's disgusting. Hospitality's coming in about 13 bucks. All right. Also appears, yeah, laundry's still $2. Parlors have gone up to way higher than these need to be, actually. That's crazy. This card's about to be $13. Holy crap. Yeah, not had a lot of these move, but it's a little bit disgusting to be seeing out here. Overall, yeah, Dragonmaid stuff hasn't had a crazy takeoff today. You got a couple things kind of floating around out here. I don't think necessarily the Dragonmaid cards are inherently broken, but it's enough that you got to be aware of what's going on with these things. Like, honestly. Also, you mean to tell me that the gold rare of this is also like $5? Holy crap, man. I knew that there'd be someday for these to take off, but it actually has happened. Crossover breakers. You know, this was like $300 and like bought out. I guess to be fair, this does prove, you know, how many people are willing to spend money on this deck. If anything, same thing with the Malice and Undergrounds. $270? Like, come on now. Ice coming in at $192. Sure. Sword coming in at $170. Dead Namer coming in at good old $250. I mean, what sales data do we have on this thing? Oh, no. One has sold at $275. And $270, we actually have sales data. We're off to the races. You get them, Dreadnader. That's amazing to see. $299 on EX. Holy shit. Like, that's actually insane to see. Heart Scripter, $240. Duo Drive coming in at $114. It looks like these were like $205 the other day. So these are kind of gaining a little bit of traction. Yeah, well, I had some sold for $145. Why would you buy the $145 ones and not the $114 ones? Huh. I don't get people, but sure, man. However you want to spend your money. Of course, the White Rabbit CR123 and the Dormouse actually hitting $90 now. Yikes. That's a little bit rough. Shifting on back here, boxes are now $79, almost $80. MTP, my $60 card. Field Spell, $70. I would rather spend the $70 upgrade, or would you rather have the $270 upgrade? Huh. Chassis, about $55, about what I expected. Swords coming in about 57s. Good old Asose Mistbuzz, still holding at 55s. EX is $60. Guess you take what rarity upgrade you can get. $50 on the White Binder. Also, Red Ransoms coming in at 50s. White Rabbits at 43s. Okay, I mean, we're doing pretty alright here. Field Spells, these are $42 now. That's disgusting. Dreadnader coming in at $29 for the CR. It's actually really cheap for the CR. But I mean, to be fair, I'd rather have the CR of this than the super expensive version. EXs look like we are still cruising along here. About 33. Isn't it crazy that it's like almost $100 for a playset of EX at this point? And sure, man. What Ice is also coming in at 30. It's another 90. Your CR Field Spell, only $29. Not too terrible. Duo Drive CR, 25. Okay. Sword coming in about 30, 32 the way it looks. Yeah, about 32. Can we get these bad listings off a TCG player? Thanks. Or can I get a filter option to not have to deal with them? Also looks like our Heart Scripter CR, $26. Plasma Hull, $20. Okay. I see you. Nice. The fact that's a $20 CR is hilarious. Good old Kaivon's 12. Dreadnators are still $7, by the way. Huh. And GWC for the rarity upgrade, this thing's about hitting $5. I know that this is only a one-of out here, but this kind of proves that some of the rarity upgrades are definitely doing some things. Also, Mistva has been experiencing some growth out here. We're almost hitting about $6 per copy of this. I mentioned you might want to pick up your cheap deck cores out here. If we've learned anything, cheap availability is something that you should get before these hit $10 randomly. Fiendsmith cards, man, this is $170 per QCR, which isn't terrible. But what's actually insane down here is the secret rares growth. The secret rare has actually boosted itself up. I see we're about 95 down here with the questionable feedback, but it looks like we're about $102 per copy of this. That means that, between this and Tracked, which I was told Tracked also has gone up in price, which is pretty disgusting. There's your Requiem at $110. $75 tracks. Meanwhile, regular tracks are now $30. Think about that for a sec. Like, that's how crazy that these have been. Yeah, Infinite Forbidden is definitely putting itself back on the map. And of course, the rest of this stuff, not worth anything whatsoever. Your secret Requiems, still see $8. Okay. Lacrimas, these are still $84 for your waifu tax. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is still a little bit more than I expected these to be. Kind of expected these to kind of float down here, but yeah, $84, $85. Okay, I see you, waifu. Gotta love the community with this. And scroll on down here. All right, and then, man, these are actually, we have really hit $14 per copy of Lacrima from Rage of the Abyss. That's very, very interesting to see. All right, we've also got ye old Cynet Minings. Oh boy, hey, $19. Hey guys, we all know that Malice is the current flavor of the block. We all know that you want to get excited out here. We want you to get those high rarity upgrades. We want you to be able to experience these nice things, but okay. The old Secret Rares actually still kind of got some value. And then, of course, every other one, except for the Platinum Secret Rares, kind of got $3 in value here. Dual Overloads, passing on down. Prismatic, what are these? All Collector's Rares? About $6. The old Cynet Mining Rares are 25 cents. Okay, I see you. All right, so yeah, we got some decent value across the board here. Oh, Tenpai cards. You can get a QCR Genroku now for $23. If anybody has some QCR Genrokus, I'd like to acquire 2 just to have, because I still believe in this deck. All right, we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Pydras are now $3 a piece. Jokes aside, I get we're going to probably see Tenpai reprints soonish, but the fact that these cards have already tanked down is astronomical. Genrokus are dollars. That's hilarious. Yeah. The whole Tenpai Dragon deck is worth nothing now, and I expect that these are going to go way lower. All right. Oh, Diabell Stars. The $70 QCR. That might actually be worth picking up because, we do have the White Forest variant that is still playing this with Deception. All right. Sinful Spoils. $37 for the Snake Eyes Diabell Star. Diabell Star, the ultimate rares. $23. Okay. $6, 7s on the secrets. I mean, okay, but the real question here is how much is Deception going for? This is the card that really is going to pique a lot of interest out here. I see we're holding about $38, $39. Now remember, the new Azamina stuff will want to play this. White Forest still can play this. We've shifted dynamics now. We've broken the connection from the, abusing every other level 1 fire deck underneath the sun here to now at the point that we can actually use some of this other support. And I actually think that this is a step in the right direction. So to answer the question on why this card is not dramatically going down, it has future application. All right, and rogue decks can actually play this as well. And then we've also got the full armored Utopic Ray Lancer coming in at a decent price point of about $4 to about $5. This thing was kind of spiking up a little bit, but I mean, it's only because you're trying to OTK with this, discard a spell card, summon this, get the free little burst damage against your opponent. Usually feels pretty gosh darn good, but 66 listings and going. So that's all we have for today's market. As per usual, please leave a comment down below. Want to be walking away with the booster pack as per usual, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace.
Patrons, thank you.
Ugh.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.